As our lowest is passionate, this alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives at the industry full of and my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these beats, I'm insane and it's not discreet. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining, no whack opinion. Who's saying we not elite?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and this one features Chigozie Okonkwo. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Titans and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Wow.
And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week.
Should be great.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA
Stonehouse
Sports.
with a huge
and no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They go right back to White here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Give me that.
Midfield and to the 46-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Again to Henry. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 74 yards and a touchdown. 11
touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. One of the linemen on the other side he's got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs will
He's a right back, motherfucker.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. The numbers for Evans a week ago, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Second down, Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
That's on first.
Pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield now. He finds his target. It's Evans. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down.
Blitz coming in.
Huge.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Kyle Phillips deep for Tennessee. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's 2nd and 10. Levis now off of play action. This will go to Henry out wide.
Get there.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw pulled in by Hopkins. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
Come on with that.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind.
All right, first cover.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Here it all.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Levis out of the shotgun now.
Get there. Ooh. Quickly.
I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I like it. Let's do it.
They do go for it.
The screen. It's there.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Beautiful.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. And here's a give to Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Levis. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Joe Tryon showcasing the pass rush.
How about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do.
That's a good one.
Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Man coverage. Sticking him.
Mayfield looks to throw.
We're there.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's
wow, what a bad throw.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mayfield with it once more.
Let's go.
He's coming, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. But a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
No,
One thing you cannot do, they did.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
We're there. Oh, come on.
And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he
That's not a fumble.
It, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Send the dogs.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they set up for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Levis to throw it. That one's taken in by Spears. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Levis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Levis from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right at the 44-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Aziz.
And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Huge.
Now Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Fuck. I can't kick a field goal for shit, though. Converts, beat him on the outside.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
DeAndre! Oh,
this one is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on
run that again.
It came in, made the
11.
contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there at the Marshall deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
Folks' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Sheesh.
So we've reached halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. He gets this one to Burks. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw, Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten.
I was there too, damn.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, it's Evans. And getting this just shy of midfield, is spotted at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Mayfield off the play fake. Delivering the pass here.
Had I not sacked him. Come on, man.
He's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. There's Evans again, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Sit down.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Let's fucking go.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. They begin with Henry. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses are finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators.
Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, it's King. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Mayfield looks to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Wasn't fucking that one up.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
And he's able to take it across midfield before...
Big stop. Come on. Come on.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
At the fucking one.
He's putting the ball downfield as well. Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there, and that was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Back now in Tampa. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the 4th. From near the goal line, here's Levis. This will go to Henry out wide. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Derrick Henry. And some room to work. And they get him down.
The fuck off me, turf.
Across the 40-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Titans.
They keep it with Henry on first down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Feed him, baby.
They'll run it again with Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Inside handoff, Henry. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, they go again with Henry. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Henry. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game. And here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long. But now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 10-3. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchdown. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Derrick Henry, huh?
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup.
Let's go, D-up.
And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down, Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by White. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Fights up. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down, but now
whoa.
he is inside the 30.
We've been crushing him in the empty back. Come on, let's go.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll take it down here just shy
Did not mean to be in that formation.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Mayfield to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Baker. And it's caught. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down, goal to go. Now Mayfield.
Motherfucker.
It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And no
44 seconds, all right.
And we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the touchdown at P18 mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him.
The ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. One of the line
That did not just happen. Yo. Yo.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down. And
I fucking hit square. No.
Coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
That's crazy.
Now rather than risk Mayfield here, he's going to call a timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his kick is good.
Wow, what did I do?
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it as
Gotta run this back.
Getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? You know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here.
Motherfucker, man.
Dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still.
I'm fucking real.
Did you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal?